Right, so I'm pretty excited about this beer. We'll call this the birthday beer because I bought this specifically for my birthday, and I've been waiting on this one to try it, and I've kept it for a very special occasion because this is probably the only IPA that I'm excited about that's on the whole Perfect Draft system at the minute. The big Perfect Draft wish list that I would have for IPAs is going to be the hazy one. So any of like the kind of like Life and Death or the Brewdog versus Cloudwater, those types of beers would be absolutely amazing. But for now, we've got this, and from the reviews I've been reading, this one looks fantastic. So we're going to try it out. So we'll get the lid off. And then the little pipe. So the thing I absolutely love about these is that no matter what, you don't have to kind of wash up after you. These, as soon as you have them, basically all the beer that goes inside them is going inside this machine. You don't need to wash any of the moving parts. So let's take a look over at the machine here. Right, so what we had in here previously was probably one of the most destructive beers I've ever had in my life. This thing here was so strong. It was a Leffy Ritual 9, and if you want to check out this in my other review on my YouTube, crazy beer, really good fun to drink actually, and surprisingly dangerous. Okay, so let's get the lid off. This popped out, and the new one go in. So we're just gonna give this a quick wash. Just this little bit here. Just because my good wife's got me as an obsessive disorder whenever it comes to washing stuff. So right, this is the new pipe going in. And in fact, I've seen this the other day that you should pull this back to make it easier for this to go in, which I always just kind of fished through. So putting this back this time. Oh, and right enough, it is actually easier to put that in. So good tip, guys, I like that. Right, so that's the click in. And then this is the important bit. So we just click this in. And 3, 2, 1. Good hard click. It's not going anywhere. Right. So let's get this inside the machine. Click it in. These two levers go down. And that is such an easy machine to work. Like there's absolutely zero maintenance with this. It's basically just plug and play. It's the happy sound. So pretty much we're ready to go. Go and check the temperature. So we're sitting at 15. This should drop down to about 3 degrees. Once it's at 3 degrees, I'm gonna take my first ever sip of it. So we're gonna freeze a little glass. And I've learned that you should always freeze your glass in the freezer before you put it into this, and it avoids you getting that big kind of foamy head at the start. So we're gonna try that out and see how it goes. Right, so the moment has come. It's got down to 3 degrees. I've been waiting on this like all night. So I know this is going to be a great IPA, and here we go. So the pour. Okay, so right. So looking at it, we've got like kind of 2 fingers of foam on top. It is a lovely color. Actually, whenever I look at this makes me think it's like a cloudy, hazy IPA. My daughter thinks it looks like urine. If this is your type of urine, you need to start asking yourself questions. But this looks fantastic. Let's give it a smell. Oh, so straight away you're getting peach, mango. So there's peach, there's mango, there's pineapple. It is really juicy. Now, from the reviews that I've seen on this, everyone keeps telling me that it's like overly sweet and almost like artificially sweet, that whenever you're drinking this, like it's just overly sugary. That would be my concern with this, so let's give it a try. It doesn't smell overly sweet. Like I've had a whole lot of more hazy IPAs, like Juice Box for instance, and it's way more sweeter on the nose than this is. So it smells nice. You can smell the hops and stuff in it. It's lovely. Oh wait. That needed a double sip. That was that good. It needed actually 2. That was fantastic. So we've got like, it's not overly carbonated. It's kind of like a medium carbonation. Like the head already is down pretty quick on it, but well, you can taste the hops. It's like It's not overly sweet, and in fact it's completely dispelled all the kind of worry that I had that it was going to be like this really sugary, horrible drink. Anybody that's ever actually said that it's overly sugary, you need to go and try some of the other hazy IPAs. This is nowhere near it. It's actually fantastic. It's kind of like you get that kind of juicy hit, you get the mango, the peach, the passion fruit, the hops, everything's kind of there, and then it hits you with like this kind of like wave of water that comes in behind it. So it's almost like it sounds horrible to say, it almost tastes like it's watered down slightly, but it's not. Oh yeah, like whenever I first seen the Perfect Draft, I seen this, I thought to myself, this will be the one that I get for my birthday. And I'm not disappointed. This is actually the drink to have on the Perfect Draft. If you like IPAs, if you like kind of like more citrusy and juicy kind of flavors, this is the one. People say that like you would be sitting outside in the summer drinking this. I can imagine that, but for me, this is like an all-round, all-year kind of IPA that you would have. You would definitely enjoy this with any kind of porks and things and chickens and things. It would be perfect with pizza. It would be perfect with any kind of barbecue meats. This is a great beer. Definitely going to enjoy this, so I'll just need to be careful with it. So would you believe that it's only 5 days since I opened that keg and it's almost gone? That's like a complete record for me. I knew it was going to be a good drink. I knew I was going to enjoy it. And the trouble is, my whole family enjoyed it. So like everybody kept coming in, taking wee nips off it because it's such an easy drink. Goes with basically any food you can think of, especially pizza. And it's just so good. So the one big thing that I've noticed whenever I'm drinking any of these kegs on the Perfect Draft is that after the first kind of day or so, it just tastes different to me. And I don't know, maybe some of you guys might be watching this right now and thinking, yeah, I can identify with that it definitely does start to taste different over the next couple of days. So for me, this is it after it's had its time in the sun, really. And I'm going to let you know exactly what it tastes like, kind of like a week later. So straight away, you're still getting like the pineapple, the mango, the citrusy smells, the yeast, and it just smells great. And that kind of first wash that you get from it is just amazing. It's like, that's the first taste of it I've had today, and straight away it hits the back of your palate, especially with it being nice and crisp and cold. It's just so perfect. I actually find it about this size of a glass is absolutely perfect for drinking it. And that's the thing I absolutely love about the Perfect Draft, is that you can take small glasses like this and keep it at that kind of 3 degrees perfect temperature every time, and you're not having to worry about like a warm pint at the end of it. So for me, this is a perfect drink. It's by far the best beer that I have ever tasted on the Perfect Draft so far, and very open to the next keg. So next keg is going to be a lager, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm Chris, thanks for watching.